All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Cam Johnson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Lowry in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Hero in at the point. And when it comes to establishing rotations at this stage, Stan, what's something you're zeroing in on?
Well, you're just trying to figure out which lineups work the best together and trying to develop not necessarily a starting lineup. But a rotation that works for you, and especially trying to determine what's your closing lineup. When it's on the line, who do you want to go to?
Now here's Murray. Here's Jennings. Outside Porter. Takes the three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Here's Hero. Pass to Wade. Here's Bosch. For three. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up, but Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Murray. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success. Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Lowry, the pass to Murray. Gordon outside. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Heat. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year. Hero against Murray. Pass to Butler. Here's Wade. Adebayo from long range. And again, no good by Miami. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Murray. Here's Lowry. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Porter pulls it in.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to Lowry. Gordon with it. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's the pick. Murray for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's on Tyler Hero. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, you know, with Murray, not only can he score at all 3 levels, he's got great confidence and that championship pedigree as well.
Rozier, he's checked in for Hero. And he sinks the second, and the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Now here's Gordon. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Rozier outside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Gordon outside. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Bosch. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Wade. Gordon with a steal. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Jennings. Now here's Porter. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3-pointer goes.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Come on, fans. Let's give a huge mighty welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew. How about your Heat?
All right, let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wade. No points so far. Pass to Adebayo. 3-pointer Rozier. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
Here's Jennings. Last game out, 36 points for him. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break, here come the Heat. Pushing it up now. And and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
So it's Denver now. Miami making their last shot. Here's Jennings. Soft touch off the glass. Jennings has got 5 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Wade. 23 points his last outing. A nice shot by Bowler.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Here's Jennings. He's got 5. Outside for Porter. From the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And how's that for an answer? Porter Jr. coming right back at the defense.
Rozier against Murray. Pass to Adebayo. Inside. Here's Wade. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Gordon outside. Jennings passes to Murray. Gordon outside. Picked by Murray. Takes a 3. And Rozier pulls it down. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team no matter what you do, and it starts to feel like quicksand.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one, and sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And that one misses. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Lowry, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Denver shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Lowry, 1.
One shot. That free throw good from Lowry. And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Jennings. He's got 5. Screen by Gordon. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Here's Wade, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Here's Adebayo. Gordon pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jennings. Goes back up. And the layup is good by Lowry. And it's an 8-point Denver lead.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Dance Cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they currently hold the 4th best record in the conference.
Yeah, seeing where the Nuggets are, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
Now here's Rozier. Pass to Ware. Outside for Rozier to halt the run. Rebounded by Johnson. Denver leading by 8. Murray with it. Rozier against Johnson. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. The Heat have got 6 of 14 in so far. Wiggins outside. Down low. Stolen by Holmes. It's 2-on-1. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And Johnson drops them both. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Perfect soft touch from Rozier. That level of shot control is a strength of his game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, "What I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point."
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Back come the Nuggets on the run.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
They set the pick to the inside, deflects the pass. Ware, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. And here's Denver. They're on a 17-7 run. Outside Watson. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound. It's Wiggins on the wing. Defended by Watson. Wiggins passes to Rozier. Now Jaquez. Outside for Rozier. Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebounded by Johnson.
First personal foul. Penalty.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Shooting for Denver, Holmes, 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they've already made a lot of trips to the line.
Mitchell's checked in for Rozier. Both free throws good from Holmes.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jaquez, the pass to Wiggins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. 4th, Denver.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Nifty move. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Wiggins. Denver getting their last shot to go. Knocked loose. Brown passes to Johnson. Picked by Holmes. From outside the arc. Cam Johnson, that one's good. Johnson's got 5 now.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Powell outside.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Team foul number 4.
.124 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Jaquez. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, with Jaquez, you get that competitive streak. There he is with the answer at 3.
And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. Pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Cameron Johnson, 2.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them too at the free throw line.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Brown, he's checked in for Denver. And Johnson drops them both.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Now Powell. still without a bucket. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Brown passes to Holmes. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Brown. Outside Johnson. Fires for three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Johnson's got 10.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Powell, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Strother's checked in for the Nuggets. Jaquez against Johnson. The three is up. No good on the shot. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Heat trail by 16. On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Michael Porter out there with Johnson. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Strother in at the two-guard. Hero right side, 16 feet out. Rebounded by Denver. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Wade. Six to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Denver leading by 16. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And here's Holmes. Pass to Strother. Porter looks it over. From behind the arc. And Hero grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Now here's Adebayo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Strother. From outside, off the mark. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 16-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Here's Wade. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. But, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Brown passes to Johnson. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Johnson's got 13.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Wade, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Nuggets lead by 14. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And here's Brown. He's scoreless. Outside Porter. There's the three. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one. The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Adebayo passes to Bosch. Hero outside. Pass to Bosch. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Strawther. Hounded by Adebayo. Here's Brown. And here's Holmes. From deep three-point land. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Pass to Wade. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
He makes a first, and it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And so he hits both. Here's Jennings. He's got 5. Pass to Lowry. Got a piece of it. Now here's Hero, defended by Watson. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a 3rd or 4th guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number 1 or number 2 guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
The free throw drops from Murray.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. He's off on the second. Heat trail by 13. To the right side. Inside.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Tyler Hero.
And that one falls for Hero.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive. He can pass. And he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
And so Hero nails both of them.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Murray passes to Lowry. Pass to Gordon. Launches it from deep. And Rozier pulls it down. Heat trail by 11. Wiggins finds Hero. Now here's Wiggins. Back to Hero. The three ball. Wiggins, no good.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Gordon. The rebound by Bosch. Miami's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Hero. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Denver leading by 11. Pass to Watson. On the wing, Murray. Give him 8. And again, it's Denver missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Rozier outside. Here's Bosch. He's guarded by Lowry. Bosch, the pass to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Over Murray. Again, the Heat misses. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. Here's Jennings. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul.
Man, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Heat trail by 14. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Powell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Jennings. Lowry surveys the D. On the wing, Murray. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
Here's Baller. Got a hand on it. Now Gordon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Gordon's a guy who will force you to get up in his space and commit a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Gordon.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
Has to Ware. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. Powell outside. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Lowry's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gordon with it. 3-pointer. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Rozier.
So effective from the mid-range. When Wiggins senses an opportunity to score from there, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Heat trail by 21. Pass to Ware. Here's Powell. And there's the lob. Stolen by Lowry. And here's Watson, hounded by Rozier. Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Lowry with a screen on Powell. Murray from outside. Jaquez grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Rozier, defended by Watson. Rozier finds Powell. Wiggins against Lowry.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Mitchell's checked in for Rozier. Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. Denver on D. And again, no good by Miami. And here's Gordon. Give him 8. Outside Murray. The 3. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Wiggins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Good work by Wiggins going right into the coverage. Now, he knows how to get himself to the line and get the shot off.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Free throw drops for Wiggins. And Wiggins drops them both. So it's Denver now. Murray with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Lowry. Gordon outside. Back to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Murray against Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Murray, no good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Powell. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Powell's got 5 points.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Murray. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And here's Hardaway to the paint. Now Lowry. Off target with a jump hook. There's a minute 59 left in the first half. Murray against Mitchell. Pass to Powell from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Lowry's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 16-point lead. Here's Lowry. Now here's Gordon. 1:36 left to play in the second quarter. Got it. He's got 12.
Well, that just illustrates how well-rounded Murray's game is. When he's doing damage from the mid-range like that.
Powell outside. Now here's Mitchell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Ware. There's the block. Here's Jaquez. A minute 4 left to play in the second quarter. Murray for 3. Powell pulls it in.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Denver leading by 18. Down low. It's stolen by Jaquez. Here we go. Up the floor. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. First free throw is good, and Denver will go for a different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Lowry. Porter Jr. comes in for Gordon. Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. And Wiggins drops them both. And here's Hardaway. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Holmes. Now Porter. There's 18 seconds left in the second. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Second personal foul. Team.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Davion Mitchell.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Mitchell. The Nuggets lead by 14. Johnson with it. He's got 13. Two on the clock. Basket's good.
Cameron
Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Miami Heat.
They're sending the other guys to the line way too often. I'm not saying stop being physical, just don't get caught.
Now, is that really any way for a sheriff's deputy to talk? I didn't think so. Next up, let's see who made the honors for our NBA Players of the Week. In the East, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis has been putting all the work in, demonstrating his versatility, doing everything for his team, and he hits big shots in key moments. That's why he's going home with the hardware.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Heat trail by 16. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And it's blocked.
Yeah, Gordon has top-notch defensive instincts and very active hands.
Here's Jennings. Here's Lowry. Doesn't go for him.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
First team foul. Now at the line, Tyler Hero. 1.
One shot.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Gordon on the wing. Outside Porter. Here's the three. And Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 13. Over Murray. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 7.
And Hero excels at that pull-up. It's a shot he has worked tirelessly on.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Lowry outside. Pass to Jennings. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Bosch. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. That shot wide open.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Denver leading by 11. Here's Jennings. 11 points in the game. Five on the clock. To the left side wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebound Miami.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact a game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
So it's Miami now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Hero. On the wing, Wade. Here's Baller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wade, the pass to Adebayo. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Nuggets lead by 10. Here's Jennings. Drains the triple. Jennings has got 6 points in the quarter.
Are you serious? What a sweet move.